Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Tarochione from the Dog Connection Show. I'm pleading with you today to help me out in a situation that I've gotten myself into that I really need your help. As you know, for since 2012, we've been producing the Dog Connection Show, and during that time, off and on, I've been in and out of the hospital, either with a heart attack or COPD or something related to my health. Well, a week ago, I ended up in the hospital. I was there for 5 days. I went into congestive heart failure and I had a COPD flare up, which is like an exasperation, and it caused an infection. And I also had an infection in my stomach. It left me really devastated, and it was a life threatening infection. I was there for 5 days. I got out of the hospital and only to find out that now my COPD is at an even higher stage. I was at stage 3 before, and now I'm heading into stage 4, which isn't a good sign, which means that it's not reversible. And it means that I'm going to be very limited as to what I can do. I'm back on oxygen 24/7, and I have to have a quality of air that I didn't have before. With this new lifestyle, that means that I have to redo my home. I have to set things up that are going to make my life better so that I can continue to do the Dog Connection Show. So I'm going to ask you to please help with keeping the show going. We've been going since 2012. That's 10 years already. We've had some wonderful fans that have been following us. We love doing the show, and I need your help now. The medical bills that I was in the hospital with far exceed what I can afford at this time, and the construction of the house is really just overwhelming for me. So if you can find it in your hearts to dig deep and realize that this is not for me, but it's for me to be able to continue to do the Dog Connection Show so that we can help those that have problems with their dogs and that also need help in connecting at the heart level. So I want to show you what it is that I'm looking at here. Uh, in my home, we want to separate off the area that I'm in, which would be my bedroom and my office, and make that into an airtight area with me with a private entrance, with a private exit, I mean, so that I can go into the backyard. So I'm not going to go into the common areas. Now, why is that? Well, because we have 5 dogs, we have 2 cats, and the pet dander is something that I'm just not going to be able to tolerate anymore. Charlie, as you know, is 15 years old, and he's a Lhasa Apso, so he doesn't have any pet dander. But going out into the common area would really cause a big deal of problems. So the idea is to take a small area, isolate it for me so that I can continue to do the shows and be safe from the pollutants. If any of you have ever had COPD or had any kind of congestive heart failure, you know that it's very touch and go, very touch and go. So let me show you what I'm looking to do here now. This is the entrance area. This is the entrance area where Charlie is right now. And what I want to do is block off, do a custom door in this whole area here. And that will allow us to have some airtight. Now, my room, my office, and my bedroom are beyond this wall. So if I go to the next area, this is my bedroom right now, and as you can see, it's really, really pretty crowded. I need some air purifiers and a number of things. But in this area too, if you look here, what we're looking to do is where this X is, that's where a door is going to go so that I can go out into the yard, and then I don't have to go into the actual living area. And then, of course, I've got my concentrator there, but we'll also have air purifiers and uh, some air purifiers and another unit that's a smaller unit. So this is the office area. This is where I'm at right now. And there isn't really anything that really has to be done in here other than having to have an air purifier in here too, which is a HEPA one. But this will allow me to be able to walk across the hall from my bedroom into the office in a safe environment. And then here are the costs, and I want to let you know that this is what I'm facing right now. Okay, having an outside sliding glass door. Those are the prices that were given to me because he's got to drill through stucco, and then he's got to build a step. My medical bills so far to date are $3,800 for the current stay that I had. Medication that I have has gone up to $1,200 a year. I need two small HEPA air filters and two large HEPA air filters. One is going to go into the common area as well, right close to my door, so that when I open the door, I'm not going to be hit with any of the negative air. And then, of course, a Roomba, and then I need a portable concentrator. And then, of course, the custom door that I showed you, which is the one overhead now. Should we not be able to get this, obviously I can cut some of these things down, but this is an ideal situation for me. So I would really appreciate it if any of you can really help with this. I realize that you're probably thinking, well, why is she begging? I'm really not begging. What I'm saying is that I got myself in deep doo-doo and I need some help. And I don't want to give up the dog connection. It has been my life force. It's what keeps me alive, being able to know that I can help people that have problems with their dogs and they need assistance. Roman and Gaetan certainly can carry on without me, but I would miss it terribly if I wasn't able to do it. So again, if you can dig deep in your heart to help me, I'd really appreciate it. $5 and anything would help. So thank you so much, everyone, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back and bringing the progress to you over the next couple of weeks. Thanks so much.